very briefly to do in the UK. Again, our environment is very similar to you. I think our engagement with media, our engagement with traditional media, our young people, I think this is something that we can develop it and offer it as an opportunity to other people to be able to copy. And one final thing I'm really excited about as well is working with academics in the room that I've spoke to that are looking to maybe create some new modules as part of the new curriculum for vocational training here in Nigeria. And we're going to set up our own international school of broadcast and digital media, and one of those modules will be involved in making this stuff. So when you're training and when you're learning about the media and marketing and journalism, you'll actually be making content that's used straight away. So I'm really excited about that. I think it's a great thing to be able to launch to you today, but talk to you individually as we go around about some of your opportunities. I know we've already caught up and touched on some of that as well, and truth is one of those things that I think is very, very important. Okay, so thank you for giving me the stage. It's been great to talk to you. I feel like with these flowers though, I should at least marry one person while I'm here. It'd be rude to waste this gazebo, warm weather and these wonderful flowers. And what I'm going to do now is introduce a very good friend of mine, and I'll briefly tell you how we met, Miss Halima, the CEO of S24. It was a couple of years ago now, back in Leicester. Any of you know where Leicester is? We used to have a very good football team, but we don't have anymore. Anyone who's into football will know that London is now south of Leicester for a couple of years, but it's gone the other way now. And I was on a Zoom call to the Kaduna International Film Festival, which I've supported for many years. And in August, when I visited, we actually went to Kaduna and actually took part in that festival, which was great, and the team did some live streaming for us as well. And this lady appeared, and she said, "My name's Miss Halima, I'm here in the University of Leicester studying," and I turned over. She still remembers I looked over my shoulder on the Zoom call because she was half a mile up the road. And so she came down and visited my independent museum and we became friends ever since. And it's been great to be here supporting her in the development as the lead consultant of S24 television. So please put your hands together for Miss Halima. Thank you. It's a two mic gig, I'm afraid.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Mr. John. Good afternoon, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. I know that if I need to do introduction one after the other, every face in this space today, I know you personally, individually, some of my mentors, big sisters, brothers, friends, etc. Thank you so much for coming to this space today. It means so much to us at S24. This is a project that's been ongoing for a while, but just this year we decided to bring it to bear and to make it a physical space. As Mr. John mentioned, S24 is trying to do something new, yes, not in the traditional media space that we know. Before that, I'll just quickly recognize the presence of most people present. I don't know where to start from. Okay, I'll start from my right. I'll start with my big sister. I used to say Ada, and she's the senior special assistant to the president. I think office of the vice president, maybe. I'm not so sure now because I don't keep details as much with me on paper. And with the busy schedule, she still make it here. She's Hadda Hawali Iman from the office of the president, vice president. Thank you. And the representative of the DG of NITDA. I also call her my big sister, and my Lama, Hadiza. Sometimes I say Mama Gabaya because she's always there for all of us, and all of the NITDA representatives are present. I might not be able to mention them one after the other. And from Galaxy Backbone, representing the CEO and chairman of the group, Dr. Chidi Opala, if I'm right. Yes. From the corporate communications lead for Galaxy Backbone. Thank you so much for coming, sir. My sister, Anna Usman Pai from Political Advantage Group. And then Zaida Bubakaladima from Political Advantage Group as well. And she's doing a lot. She wears so many caps. My sister Rekia, my colleague, and the former Commissioner of Education, Bauchi, I think Education, right? Bauchi. And the representative of the EC of the Presidential Compressed Natural Gas Initiative, the Director of Transparency International, as well, CISLAC, the founder of CISLAC, Dr. Awad Musarraf Sanjani, Zara Omar, my sister. I think I can't mention all the names. Oh, that's my boss there at the back as well. Jabir Sambo, Dr. Kabir Adamu of Beacon Security Consulting, Ali Abbas, Dr. Suleiman. I think I can't mention everyone, but please pardon me, and Engineer Abdullahi from QVEX Consult, Limited. Thank you so much for coming. For us today at S24, this is a landmark event because we're trying to introduce this organization to the world. It's a broadband media services that encompasses TV, magazine, International School of Broadcast and Digital Media, etc. And we'll be bringing that to you one after the other as the event progresses. So again, I want to thank you all for coming, taking up time. I know you've all got a busy schedule to be around today. S24 is around to do something different, not from the traditional media that we know, but tapping from the walls of experience from the traditional media industry, and also incorporating technology, AI, VR, etc. Thank you so much for coming. As we progress, we'll be taking some few goodwill messages due to time to see the way we can partner, come together in terms of corporate social responsibility and anything that has to do with the media. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you very much. So we'll start with a couple of goodwill messages. We'll start with Hajia Hawa to give us her goodwill message. Respecting your time, so we'll make it very brief. Our apologies again, sincerely, for starting late.
That's fine. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. Good morning, good afternoon. Is it afternoon already? So, putting me on the hotspot and making me to speak first. I don't know why she's not asking the Honorable to speak before me. She's my leader and she's my boss, Honorable Zainobu Bagaladimo. So I would like to stand on the already established protocol. Good morning, everyone. I would like to begin by congratulating Halima and the entire team for bringing this to us. I think they're doing us a very big favor because many of us working out there need our stories heard. We need our voices amplified. We need the platform to really share our stories, to inspire others, to motivate others, to call attention, join hands together and really amplify the work that we do. So I'd like to say congratulations once again and count me in. Definitely, I'll be in. These are the kind of platforms that we need. For someone like me, I'm not a tech person, I'm not a tech savvy person. Honorable has joined, so maybe she's been so selfish she did not drag me with her. So with the kinds of Halima doing this work, I see myself leveraging on the platform and taking it up to see how we can move our work together. So congratulations to the entire team. We're on board already. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. You're very grateful for your goodwill message. Next, I'd like to call on Dr. Chidi Opala. If you could please come, sir, and give us your... We're putting everybody on the spot right now. Apologies.
It's for the live stream. Sorry.
Okay.
My apologies.
Okay, no problem. What's up? Okay. A very good morning to everyone, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. I think I'm going to consider doing a doctorate degree right now because I think from Halima to the MC, they seem to be re-echoing what my wife has been saying to me, that I need to go and do a doctorate, just like what she's doing now. But I am very excited to be here today to share this moment with the S24 team. I'm here on behalf of our Managing Director and Chief Executive of Galaxy Backbone, Professor Ibrahim A. Adeonju, who sends his warm regards and best wishes to everyone from...
All right.
sends his warm regards and best wishes to everyone here at S24. I must confess that when I saw the invitation S24 on conference, I wasn't so sure of what to expect. I wasn't exactly sure of what to expect. I actually thought that there would be no speeches. I thought that maybe we'll see something, but really on engaging with Halima and just speaking with John in a while ago, it's exciting to see what this is about, and it's a movement, you know. And I said to John earlier that I'm big on the truth business, so seeing that S24 is focusing on that is something very, very, very remarkable. I've been in the IT industry for close to for a little bit over 20 years, and I've seen the industry evolve. And what I'm seeing happen is the blurry line between media and technology. And when you think of what S24 is doing today, it captures what is happening today, and the focus in which the platform it has been set up is something that is very, very remarkable. And I must commend you all and say that on behalf of all of us at Galaxy Backbone, be rest assured that you have a partner, you have a friend, a supporter, someone that will work with you. It's not every time that you see an organization start from the very scratch, and it's something that we are very excited of, because we are looking at other ways, innovative ways of telling our stories. A lot of people up till today still say that they do not know what Galaxy Backbone does, right? So we are hoping that with S24 you'll be able to anchor that for us a lot more in simple terms that will help people understand who we are, what we do, and the value that we bring to our country. So once again, on behalf of all of us at Galaxy Backbone, we say congratulations and we wish you the very, very best. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Okala. Really appreciate those words of kindness. At S24, we're doing media and development in a new module. So it wouldn't be your regular hard news. It will be news tailored towards development. It will be very socially conscious. We'll be thinking about the impact we have on not just our country, but the continent at large. So we're really grateful that we have the opportunity to expand the information sphere, especially in regard to what you do at Galaxy. Thank you very much. Galaxy Backbone, thank you very much. So I'd like to, after this goodwill message, we'll do a guided facility tour led by Mr. John Costa. But just before we go, it'll be only fair. We've heard from government, so we need to hear from civil society also. So I'd like to invite over to the stage Mr. Awal Musa Rafsanjani. He's from CISLAC. Thank you, sir. Please come forward.
Thank you very much. Let me first and foremost express my profound appreciation for being part of this historic event. We are deeply interested in partnering with this very important, organization, because Nigeria, indeed, not just civil society, needs a media that will stop the misinformation, that will stop the creating, the tension and the problems that we find ourselves today. The problem that Nigeria is facing is largely contributed due to the misinformation, distortion of facts and evidence. And if this very important media can help to unwind those kind of misconceptions, it will help in terms of development. There's no way you can develop in this country when there's a violence, when there's insecurity in the country. So it is important, if we really want to grow and we want to really flourish, we want to get investors in this country, we must have to help support to bring in the investors and conditions that will also ensure justice. So I believe that this platform is going to help to anchor that. For us in CISLAC, our work can only travel with the support of media, and we have seen it has helped us to go everywhere in the world. We are everywhere because of media support, because of media participation. So I want to assure this very important young, but not really young, but because if you look at the people behind it are people that have extremely experience in the media and development, in Nigeria. So I want to assure them that we will partner to help design programs that will help, achieve the objective that this organization has set out, and also support our country to get out of this quagmire that we have found ourselves. Thank you very much for this opportunity, and I wish you all the best.
All right, thank you very much, sir. All right, so, Dr. Owl, your story really resonates with me because for me, I'm a journalist, and I've had experience with legacy media, both locally and internationally, and I've become very disillusioned with the way the media is run, and that for me was one of the reasons why I decided I needed to take time away. So having this kind of initiative, it just doesn't focus on the traditional hard news, negativity, just clickbait. Is a big thing that will revolutionize Africa's development. And it's not just starting one initiative, it's going to be a movement. And we're really happy that we have all of you here today. And you're already promising to be our partners with this grand adventure that we're planning to take on. So I'd also like to invite, my apologies, we'll go for the facility tour very soon, but I'd like to invite Mr. Kabiru to give us his own goodwill message. So just from Beacon Security. Thank you very much, Dr. Kabiru.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Good afternoon all. Enrique, look at you. Okay. Okay. This is a surprise. I wasn't expecting this. But then thank you very much. It's actually an honor. I met Halima while she was with VOA. And of course, we all know what happened to Voice of America. So I'm quite delighted that didn't kill the spirit. Halima was passionate. She was a professional. I operate in the security field. And without meaning to touch on a sensitive topic, it's not a space where you find a lot of women. But then Halima would call me, and then she would ask questions that sometimes were a bit provocative, and I found that professional because it's a bit uncommon, especially in the northern part of the country. So I'm quite delighted with what I'm hearing. Hopefully by the time we go for the tour, it would probably give me a bit of understanding of what S24 has been able to put together. So I am quite optimistic. I am happy. I'm also praying that whatever ambitions, whatever aspirations that has brought the team together to set up S24 is something that would help our country. We're in dire times. Anyone who is in Nigeria, anyone who loves Nigeria would understand that we're in very serious and dire times, and that we need a media. I was looking at the theme of this gathering. When media becomes a force for development, we need that. Right now, our country is divided, sadly. The kind of conversations I see on social media, we're counting corpses between the two faiths. And that's not what we should be doing. We should be discussing development. We should be thinking about how to come out of this predicament that we're in and not apportioning blames. So I'm quite delighted, and without meaning to be presumptuous, I would be available. I would support, especially in the area that I'm good at, which is security, whatever S24 is trying to do. So thank you very much, and all the best to you.
So we decided that the guided tour would be when we move in, it'll be very difficult for us again to come back and sit. So let's just do it once and for all. My apologies. We didn't want to do speeches, but we know that when we go into the facility, you see how beautiful it is. Nobody's going to want to come back and sit here. So please, I help me. So next, I'd like to invite the representative from NITDA to please join us for her goodwill message from the DG.
Thank you very much. And good, is it? Okay, it's good day. It's just a minute past 12. Just like the previous speaker said, when I saw this conference, I said, okay, maybe it's not going to be an event of speeches. And when my friends here started giving speech, I had to quickly jot down something. I jot down things that I feel if the DG should be here, is what we will have said. So I'm only here for the messenger, but I'm going to tell you things he would have said if he's here presently. So I'm here to represent Kashifu Inwa Abdullahi. He's the Director General of National Information Technology Development Agency, NITDA. Just as Halima introduced, we've come a long way. I've always seen her like a little sister. So even if the DG would have been here today, I would also come here to support her. So goodwill from Kashifu Inwa to the esteemed leadership of S24 Media House, the organizers of On Conference, distinguished guests, gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen. I bring you goodwill from the National Information Technology Development Agency. The theme, when media becomes a force for development, is not just timely, it is a fundamental pillar for Nigeria's future. Our commitment at NITDA is to build a vibrant digital economy, one where technology is inclusive, innovation is scaled, and our data is sovereign. This is why at NITDA we have this ambitious target to achieve 70% digital literacy by 2027 and a long-term target of 95% by 2030. This initiative aligns with the renewed hope agenda of President Ahmed Bola Tinubu to use digital technologies to reform the economy for sustained inclusive growth and accelerating diversification through industrialization, digitization, creative arts, manufacturing, and innovation. The media today is the ultimate digital platform. When we combine the reach of modern media and the transformative power of digital innovation, we create an unstoppable engine for social economic growth, improved governance, and national unity. The On Conference is a critical nexus for conversation. Let us live here more intentional and more collaborative, ensuring that every story told and every piece of content created accelerates our national digital prosperity. Congratulations to S24 Media House. We wish you a successful and impactful event. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Hajia Khadiza. Very grateful for those inspirational words. Next, I'd like to invite Honorable Jamila Muhammad. Please. So we're putting everybody on the spot. Apologies ahead. We're so sorry, but I think we need to hear from you. Giving your pedigree and education.
Good day, everyone, and congratulations, Halima. I'm so proud of you, honestly. Thank you so much for having us again at the opening of this great building that will, I think, have a bold step towards changing the narrative for the media. I'd like to first speak coming from academia, I'm so happy when John mentioned that this is a collaboration for the media, because for us, the mass communication that we used to know before, it's not what we have for today. Some of us have a degree called mass communication. Where I teach now at the University of Abuja, we have a faculty of communication with about 8 departments. And the reason is unbundling, which was actually moved by UNESCO and some professors from Nigeria, but to also distill this narrative of having a media as just people that will tell you and then you act upon it. So I'm glad, very happy that we're changing the narrative, taking the media as a force for development. And that's why we have departments like strategic communication, development communication. And when John mentioned that this is a collaboration where we can even help redesign our modules, our curriculum, I saw a con with this move. Because if we catch them young, I believe it is when we will see more impact. For us at the Department of Development and Strategic Communications, University of Abuja, I would say that this is somewhere we would like to partner with. This is somewhere we want to see us also contributing and tapping from the wealth of experience of Halima and her colleagues, people like John. On the other hand, I'd like to also emphasize that storytelling is one powerful tool we use for communication. I think every now and then I have the opportunity, I say the statistics don't tell the numbers. Oh, the statistics do tell the numbers, but they don't tell the stories. So we need to go deeper, and I'm so happy to hear that this is one tool or one method that this media organization is so very passionate about. And so I'd like to encourage us, all of us, from the government, from the CSO. I'm happy to hear people coming from security, the NGOs. This is where you need to partner, tell your stories, tell things that are happening. We need to distill the misinformation, as mentioned by Mr. Rafsanjani. We are actually in a dire period. So today the storytelling will help us come out very carefully and also move towards development, because that's key. That is where we are all heading. If Nigeria is being attached to developing countries, I think where we should be heading is developed countries. And with media at the forefront of the affairs, I think we will achieve that. Thank you so much for having us. We are here as academics, as people in the development space, also people with experience from the government to partner with you and support you in any way. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Honorable. The intersection between media and academia is very critical. I straddle both. I was a lecturer at American University for a while after I left the media because I was disillusioned. So we know the vital role that the education sector has to play in media and development. So thank you very much. We do have a fireside chat. It promises to be very interesting, revolutionary, innovative. So please, after the facility tour, we're coming back with 2 special speakers. I'll give you a hint. Hajia Zainab is going to be part of that. You know her, she's a specialist in media advocacy and all of that, so she's going to be part of it. And we also have Dr. Suleiman, who's going to do the fireside chat. So, but before we go for the facility tour, let's do more goodwill messages. So I can see Hajia Zainab is already planning on how she's going to wow us when we do the fireside chat. So, so next I'm going to call on Engineer Abdullahi Hashim, the CEO of QVAX. He's going to give us his goodwill message. We're going to make it very brief so that I know everybody's eager to look at the groundbreaking facility we have in. Some people have already seen it, but others who haven't seen it will be very impressed. So, Engineer, thank you very much. Please, your goodwill message.
Good afternoon, everybody. When I saw the theme, actually, I was really fascinated. You know, the program was really organized to bring cohesion, especially at this time. It is really apt when the media is really enveloping personal, what do you call it? Personal opinions on matter. So that was why when you look at the media now, you are talking about how to bring cohesion, how to bring peace, how to bring the truancy and the nuance of somebody's story. Like in Nigeria, we are allowing the external world to tell our stories. After all, inside we have our stories that we're supposed to tell. So within the context, actually, we need to really collaborate with the stakeholders. And this formation is a very world-class formation that we have different people, different categories of personalities with smart, like I saw the presentation of the former Commissioner of Education was really wonderful. And I'm also looking towards the, the presentation from Anne, which I need to see, I need to listen to you, because you have something to tell us. She is from the political advantage group. Please, even if she's not there, please put her name. So what we are talking about now is that we have to stitch realities with what we are going to advocate to people. Media is about telling people or audience what you think is real. So now you allow the audience to also verify what you're also saying, maybe through verification, thereby allowing you to adjust the real, publication and then broadcasting to stitch to realities. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, engineer. Because you put Miss Anna on the spot, let's just bring her, because already she has the idea. So Kari, please come forward. You have too much, and we can't let it go since it's still very hot. So from the Political Advantage platform, your goodwill message, Miss Anna, thank you very much.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Anna Musenipai. Yes, I'm from the Political Advantage Group, like a few of us here. But I'm going to speak from a different angle. I'm going to speak from the Argoti Foundation angle. Yeah. Okay, so I'm happy to be here. I actually had another meeting in Kaduna, but honestly, I cancelled it last minute to be here, because this is very important to me. Halima is very dear to my heart, and I'm so happy for her, and I'm happy to be here. It's a wonderful platform we have got to, tell the stories, just as everybody has said. At the Argoti Foundation, we work with the boy child. We try to close that gap. The boys have been neglected for so long, and the focus has been on girls and women. And a lot of the problems we have in the country can somehow just be, directed and connected to that neglect of the boy child. So when you talk about the banditry, the insecurity in general, the gender-based violence, whatever it is, just flashback, think deep, and you'll just see that there's a connection with the neglect of the boy child. I mean, people can't give what they don't have. So if you expect so much from a man and he doesn't have it, he can't give it. Simple truth, he can't give it. So we have too many empowered women, too many empowered spinsters, without the reciprocating empowered battlers, to connect. And so when they just connect because they need to, the resultant effect becomes, everything goes ballistic. And then you have broken relationships, and it comes down to, the children get affected, and they just go along with what they know. So we need to change the narrative, and I'm so happy that we have this platform, and I know we're going to do a lot to change that narrative. Thank you.
Okay, so thank you very much, Miss Anna. Next, I'll call the representative of the PCNGI. We had a very interesting chat earlier on, so I know she has a lot of interesting points of views and goodwill messages for us. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. I was hoping I was going to dodge this, but Unfortunately, I'm here. So my name is Onyeka Chieke, and I'm representing the executive chairman of the Presidential Initiative on Compressed Natural Gas. So he was supposed to be here, but he sent his regards, and last minute he couldn't be here. Now, when I saw the letter, and like many others, I told myself, okay, he's not giving a speech. And then someone whispered to me that it's possible he's going to give a remark, so get something ready. But for me, it's coming, I've practiced journalism for so many years. And coming from that angle, I have realized that we hardly had that platform when I was practicing journalism to be able to tell the real story. I will just tell you a short story. When I first started journalism, you know, I came with this fire. I wanted to go into investigative journalism. You know, I loved the idea of going undercover, you know, and all of that. But man, from what I saw, it doused that fire immediately. And then practicing, there was a day where I was representing the tourism sector, and we went for an event. That was the first time I was given that bit. And I saw everybody waiting after the event. I was in a hurry to go and, you know, finish my news. I saw people waiting, gathering. What's going on? Nobody told me. I said, is there another meeting? Nobody answered me. Well, much later, I found out that there was something called brown envelope, which for me, as a journalist, I've always been against. Not necessarily because, I mean, you hear the excuse that they're not being paid well. They're not, you know, so they have to wait for brown envelope. But once you collect brown envelope, your narrative changes, because you can't say anything negative about that person who gave you that brown envelope. You know, so you have, I like a platform like this where the angle is development communication. So I'm very sure that the staff are paid well, you know, so there's no issue of when you're going to report a story, you report it as it is. When you investigate, you come back and tell us, the audience, the story the way it is, you know, not necessarily twisting the truth, you know, which is very difficult because of the, in so many platforms now, everybody with a smartphone is a journalist, you know. So, I mean, I can just go out here and even snap pictures with me here. Oh, I was at so. In fact, if you see what happened, and everybody rushes, likes, and everything like that. So I'm glad about this platform. And I can't wait to see what they will do. I'm excited, even probably more than my executive chairman. So for us, if I ask you what development means to you, it may be different. For somebody else, it's different. For some, it's reliable electricity, as many of you can, you know, agree with us. For some, it's stable water. So, but whatever it is for you, for us, at PICNG, it is in Nigeria where transportation is powered by cleaner, cheaper energy. That way, productivity is enhanced and we can look forward to a resilient energy future, not just for ourselves, but for the generations coming. Thank you.
Thank you so much. You didn't fail me at all. All these things we talked about on the side, you said even more than that. Thank you so much. From the representative of the chairman of NITA, we're so grateful for your goodwill message. So, another goodwill message coming from Zara Umar, the founder of Haven Homes. Please join us to, and she's one of the, you know, the thing about African time, it makes us start late and end late. But she was one of the first people here, and I want to say special thank you for coming early and respecting our time. And so we can't leave this place without, you know, hearing from you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Good afternoon, everyone. So my name is Fatima Ahmed Aminu. A lot of people know me on social media as Zara Unscripted. I am a mother, a caregiver to 2 special needs children, and an advocate for children with special needs. Now, I do a lot of storytelling, and I love the fact that this platform is something that has sprung up to help us tell our stories the way they are, not the way the media portrays. Because we live in a society where we do not have social welfare services for our children, so it's kind of difficult navigating caregiving in a country like Nigeria, you know. So we are here, like my sister Jamila said, we don't believe in the statistics. We like to tell our stories as the way they are. So I represent a community of parents who have children with disabilities or special needs, and I am fully 100% on board. As like I said, I am a storyteller, and I would love my story to inspire, to inform, to challenge mindsets, to help our story get to the people who make these policies, to understand that we need more inclusion, we need more acceptance. You know, our children, like I always keep saying, our children are unseen, they're unheard. And with this platform, I believe that these children will be seen, these voices will be amplified, especially those in the underprivileged, underserved community. So thank you so much for this platform, and Halima, congratulations, and thank you once again.
Thank you so much, Ms. Zara. So now we can do the guided tour of the facility, and it will be led by Mr. John Costa. And so I'm going to invite him to explain how we're going to conduct the tour.
Thank you very much. Some of you will have seen the facility previously. It looks completely different today. Okay, so if you've been on a previous visit as an individual or a small group, you'll notice it's completely changed. I would encourage you to still go in and have a look around if you've been before. I'm going to take the first group in. If there's anybody that's willing, obviously they'll follow me off the stage and we'll get you on the tour. If you're eating, feel free to finish, have a drink, and then come in and have a look around as well. Ask any questions of the team and the staff. We've been live streaming the whole event as well, so that if there's any particular part you'd like to go back over and look, it'll be on the S24 YouTube channel. Thanks very much. Hope you've enjoyed the speeches, and let's go. Thank you.